I see no way out of it. Have you ever heard the expression, I'll do that in another life? Which basically says the conditions they have are not suitable for doing it in this life, or they are not willing to change to do it. Perhaps you feel it the same way. You're in a situation where all roads are blocked. It's like a labyrinth. You're walking around in that labyrinth just to find one dead-end road after another. Or perhaps you have given up and are doing nothing at all right now. Because as you're sitting now, you really can't see a way out of the whole situation. It could be a financial situation you're in. It could be like your relationship or issues with your children. It could be something regarding your work. Perhaps you feel under constant stress and you really feel completely burned out. Or perhaps you're not even working right now because you're broken down. The things mentioned here is the most common things. There could be a lot of different kind of other situations which causes exactly the same. So if you see no way out of it, I will tell you something. Most people want to do something different than they're doing right now. But only the fewest have the courage to fulfill those dreams they have. To make you understand a few things, I'll now make an example for you from the real life. There was a guy who had been working with the same thing for several years. There was a certain thing he did in that job, and he had always been doing it the same way in all of these years. He had always been used to doing this job on his own. One day he had a young guy with him. Now they came to that piece of work which is about to be done. And before the guy knew of it, the young guy had set up the workplace in a totally different way than the guy had seen before. And it was 10 times easier. Where am I heading with this? What I'm saying is that the guy had been working for several years on that particular thing, and he had never had anybody with him. He had never gotten the impulse of doing the things in a different way. And it actually showed up that it was way more easy than the way he had been doing it for several years. What is the key word here? The key word is impulses. I'm now going to take you away, take you out of it all. You're kind of flying in the skies with me, and I'm going to set you down now in an airport. A big one, of course. And I'm going to delete your mind for a little while. And I'm going to set up a few very simple tasks for you. Now, you're standing there in the middle of the airport. You know how busy it is. People are passing by you. They're running with their luggage. And, it's very busy. And you're standing there in the middle of it all. People are coming and going, and you're watching it all. The task for you is to help people with the luggage. Meet people with a friendly smile and ask them if you can help them. For free, of course. So, your mind is now deleted. The only task you have is walking around among those people with a friendly smile and ask them if you can help them out. I'm now adding something to your task. You're only allowed to say two things. Question number 1 is, what is your work? And question number 2 is, what is your dream? So you're now walking around helping people in that airport and asking them those 2 questions. What is your work? And what is your dream? This is the only 2 things you can say. The rest of the time, you have to listen to them. How many kinds of works do you think you'll get out of that? And how many kind of dreams do you think you'll get out of it? Do you think they will only tell you about the work? Or do you think they will tell you about the dream too? But besides of telling you about the dream, do you think they will tell you why they have not fulfilled that dream? Again, where am I heading with this? I'm heading for the key words. Impulses. You see no way out of it because you don't get impulses enough. You don't see clear because your range of impulses are not wide enough at the moment. Impulses from views, from other people, from places, from works, from hobbies, etc. And perhaps your knowledge is at the moment not big enough to understand that way out of a labyrinth. You see, by taking you away and setting you in an airport, it's a very simple task. I took the responsibility for you. I took the chance for you. And the task was easy. You just needed to smile to people, help them a little bit out, and ask them 2 questions and listen. I'm now going to do something very strange to you. I'm now going to drag the responsibility out of your body, soul, and mind. I'm throwing it away. Now you're clear to look for new impulses. As a final thing I will say to you is the following. What's the point in being unhappy with our situation if we don't want to change anything? To change something, we need new impulses in our life. Go ahead and find them.